Hi everyone, welcome back to another Gate Path Activities video. My name's Clave, and today I'm going to show you how to paint a crocodile. As always, I've collected all of my supplies ahead of time. The colors you see on screen are the ones I'm going to be using today, along with my collection of acrylic paint markers. I brought my water and my paper towel, and I brought 4 different paintbrushes. So why don't we go ahead and get started. The first color I'm going to use is this lime tree, and I'm going to use the largest brush that I brought. We're just going to fill in the general shape of the crocodile. We'll start with the snout. Followed by the lower jaw. Heading further back, we'll start putting some legs on this alligator. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to leave 2 blank spots for eyes. We'll fill those in with a different color later. But for now, just leave them blank. And take your green all the way back to create the back and the tail. Let's do one more leg coming out of the side here. The 4th one is going to be hidden behind the bulk of the gator, so we will not be seeing the 4th leg, but it's still there. Remember to create some spines or spikes on the back of your crocodile, alligator, whichever one it is. Just makes it a little bit more interesting that way. It's looking pretty good so far. We'll just go in with a second coat. Next, we're going to wash our brush and switch to the medium green, which is called lime green. This one is called lime tree. Interesting. We are going to create our little frog friend in the corner here. start with his cheeks. One on one side, and one on the other. And we'll draw his upper lip, like that, and his lower lip, like that. Then we're going to come down and create one back leg and one front leg. Same on this side. One front leg and one back leg. And then we'll put just a little bit right here between where the eyes will be. Then we're going to take that same medium green and use it to create spines on the other side of our big reptile. We're also going to add spots just to the whole body in general. These are going to kind of create the illusion of scales. So we want a big scaly dinosaur of a lizard. Next, I'm going to get my yellow and the smallest brush that I have, and I'm going to begin to fill in the crocodile's teeth, eyes, and belly. I'm also going to give the frog yellow eyes as well. I'm going to do a little bit on the bottom of the tail back here. And then just a little more on the very back end. After washing your smallest brush, I'm going to pick up this color called Mossy Meadow, which is kind of like an olive green, maybe a forest green. And I'm going to begin to create some lily pads for the croc to swim through. And we're going to do that by picking a central point. And we're going to do 2 straight lines coming down and then connect the whole thing into a circle with a slice out of it, like a pie or a Pac-Man. And we're going to repeat that a couple of times here. So just follow along. We're even going to make one for the frog to sit on top of, because we know how much frogs like to sit on lily pads. Once you've got as many lily pads as you think you want, we're going to pick up a new color, which is a light brown, in this case called camel. And we're going to get a long, skinny, flat brush and begin to fill in where the water will be. All between the lily pads and around the crocodile. And you may be asking, why not blue or green for the water? Well, today we're going to have our crocodile swimming through some kind of dirty, muddy water. You can imagine that there's some catfish and all kinds of critters down in the muck down there. Then, after you've filled in the water, take a slightly darker brown, in this case we're going with Honeycomb, and create a stripe going on top of the water line. This stripe should be about as thick as the alligator's tail. And don't forget to get any little spots like this. then lastly, I'll use this raw sienna, which is the darkest brown that I have, to fill in the top. When you get to this point, you can start to add outlines and little details. So first off, I'm going to begin with my pink paint marker. And I'm going to fill in this frog's mouth. Then I'm going to take that pink and make a long wavy line to the frog's mouth. We're going to have this frog catching a little fly on the end of his tongue. So we'll need a black, create our little fly body, and then I'm going to use a little bit of light blue for the wings. Now I'm going to go in with green and start to outline. Next, we're going to use the red to create the outline of the teeth. And we're going to do that by going in a zigzag pattern back and forth from the top of the mouth to the bottom. Let's give our crocodile some eye. And we'll give some to our frog too. And there you have it, folks. That is a crocodile and a little frog friend to go with them. If you followed along at home with paint or markers or crayons or whatever you used, take a picture and share it with us, and you might get featured on the next episode. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to Cape Path Activities for more. See you next time.